Binge Pipe doesn't know how to stop presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, we're the vape pen of the TV streaming service world.
I'm Cookie Masterson, and I will be your guide. Now close your eyes, take my hand, and jump! Player one, please say your name out loud now. Yeah, it doesn't do anything, but at least there's no one around to make fun of you. And so it begins.
Time for question one.
First on the docket, Charles Deep Sea Dickens. If you read a book about a sad yet street-smart sea urchin, he would most likely say,
"Please, sir, have pity on me. I got no heart, mouth, feet,
or
anus."
hope you like what you picked. Sea urchins do not have a heart. But that doesn't mean they can't love. Love is universal. You know, like uni in sushi. No? Okay, never mind.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
There is no hiding from GPS, Godzilla Positioning System. So, Godzilla is on his way to destroy Tokyo, but can't seem to find the island it's located on. What does he roar in frustration? Or okay, let's take a look. Nobody picks that one. Why didn't you pick this? Honshu, the largest of the 4 major islands that make up Japan, is where Tokyo is located. It's so like Godzilla to get lost. That would never happen to Mothra. That's why I'm totally Team Mothra. Hashtag Team Mothra.
Why don't we do it for free?
Coming up, Mackie D's. And it's an Irish, Scottish, dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 celebrity names, and for each I want you to tell me if their last name starts with a Mac or their last name starts with a Mick. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between Mac or Mick. All set? Here we go. James McAvoy. Ewan McGregor. Ian McKellen. Tim McGraw. Norm MacDonald. Shirley MacLaine. Seth MacFarlane. The word oof comes to mind. Now let's keep going.
I don't need you anymore.
Next up, the verbs, the word. Which of these sentences contains a transitive verb? I don't care. Seriously, who cares? Do you think this is funny? Or because it's not? Let's see how that shook out. Well, I care. I care. For what it's worth, a transitive verb has a subject before it and an object after it. You and this, for example. You is the subject of the sentence, while you are the subject of a police investigation. Take a good look at type equals squiggly bracket cinema comma actor squiggly bracket.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
Binge Pipe needs help identifying a customer, so
So we're going to let you borrow some personal data in hopes that you can tell us who it belongs to.
I'm sure that's perfectly legal.
How can I catch Captain Jack Sparrow? How can I kill James Bond? How can I make sure old men have no country? Whose search history have we acquired? Mads Mikkelsen, Javier Bardem, Forrest Whitaker, or Christopher Lee?
And how'd we do? Javier Bardem played villains in the 5th Pirates of the Caribbean movie and the 26th James Bond film, and perhaps most famously, No Country for Old Men.
We can learn from him.
Say goodbye to round 1. Hope you weren't expecting a halftime show. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2. Okay, back to business.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Feast your eyes upon this. First, I'd like to spank the Academy. Which movie won an Oscar for Best Picture in 2006? A film with the same name as a group of crows, a film with the same name as a group of rhinos, a film with the same name as a group of bees, or a film with the same name as a group of sheep? So what'd you pick? This was the one. A Group of Rhinos is called a crash, and the Paul Haggis film Crash won Best Picture in 2006. Brokeback Mountain should have won. It's taken 12 years of therapy for me to get to a point where I can say that plainly and without anger, but Brokeback Mountain should have won. Okay, I've said it. It's done.
Je trouve Jerry Lewis seulement légèrement amusant. 7.
How about this one? It's all in your headlines. Which of these newspapers is actually fake news? The Plain Dealer, the Mercury News, the Star Ledger, or the Daily Bugle? And how'd we do? This answer is in retrograde. The correct answer is... Yep, while the other 3 are among the top 25 U.S. newspapers in circulation, the Daily Bugle is fictional. Peter Parker worked for it in the Marvel Universe. And personally, I don't care if the news is real or fake, as long as it can totally ruin my day.
Hey, question.
At Binge Pipe, we value your needs. Would you like a question about time or a question about space? Select your selection. And now, we'll fulfill our promise and deliver your content.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
This one's known as a question about time. Which of these time travel devices is the most immediate threat? A DeLorean hitting me in 1 millisecond, a phone booth landing on me in 1 nanosecond, a police box crushing me in 1 microsecond, or a naked robot striking me in 1 picosecond? Okay, let's take a look. The better choice would have been a picosecond is a trillionth of a second, giving me just enough time to admire his glorious Austrian physique and get out of the way.
Na 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 na.
And now, the periodic table of Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is in everything. I mean, he's in everything. If in his next movie, Kevin Hart played the element that is most abundant in the universe, what would the trailer say? This holiday season, Kevin Hart is carbon. This summer, Kevin Hart is hydrogen. This fall, Kevin Hart is oxygen. Or next year, Kevin Hart is helium. I love this part. Hydrogen makes up about 75% of all matter in the universe. And Kevin Hart movies make up 75% of new releases.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
It's time for My Car Runs on Dead Dinosaurs. I just got a Jurassic parking fee that's the same as the length of the Jurassic era. How much do I have to pay? $8 million, $54 million, $430 million, or $1 billion? Okay, what'd you pick? Should have picked this. The Jurassic period lasted about 54 million years. It may seem like a lot to pay for parking, but it's still cheaper than taking a rideshare during peak hours. You made it to the attack. Oh, was I talking? Silly me. Here's your clue. Repetition, repetition, repetition. Honestly, this one's the result of a sick mind. Good luck. There you have it. You are the hero of your own story. In the future, these can be the ashes that you rise from. Because right now,